2, Pham Vlogs. We're back. If you are a band student, you know what these are. You're probably sick of them. And if you're not a band student, you're probably really confused. I'm Mr. Pham. I will be your 7th grade music teacher. Glad to have you all with us. So what is this class? There's been a lot of confusion on band, choir, general music. Why is Mr. Pham my teacher, but I'm in choir? So this is a general music class. It is not band or choir, separate from those two. So we're not going to be singing in this class. We're not going to be playing instruments in this class. We're going to be focusing on some of our standards that we always focus on: creating music, listening to music, reading music, analyzing music, relating music to one's own personal experiences. Some of this stuff you've done whether you're in choir or band, you've done this stuff already. We're just going to try to make you better musicians overall through this course. So, a couple of questions, a couple things to clear up about band. Lesson schedule for band is going to happen next week. That doesn't mean you have a lesson next week. We're going to hopefully have lessons the following week on week 3. So most likely for band students, your lessons are going to be in group lessons on Wednesday starting on the 3rd week, but wait for next week because then we'll actually have all the details for you and how that's going to work. Choir, not sure when you're going to get lessons, but Miss Meidel is going to give you some type of contact next week about what they're going to be doing for choir. So more information about that, but let's get into what this class is. So again, I'm Mr. Pham. Some of you guys, this is going to be a review because you know who I am. For people that don't know who I am, this is just a little introduction slide that I'll go through quick, just to give you some more information about myself. So this is my 2nd year at Princeton. So the same, second year at Princeton Middle School, and it's the 2nd year for you guys as well. I went to Gustavus Adolphus College. I am a White Bear Lake student. That's where I went to high school. That's where my family's from. If you know what Cup and Cone is, it's an ice cream shop in White Bear Lake. So that's where I grew up. At Gustavus, I was able to go to a lot of cool places. I was able to play. This is me in the jazz band playing. This is my saxophone section. This is my jazz combo. This is me in Sweden. Got to do a lot of fun, cool things at Gustavus. So the family, or family, it's pronounced Pham. But this is my family. This is my dad, my brother Eric, my sister Sydney. One fun fact about me is we own a restaurant called Kwang Restaurant in Minneapolis. Some of you guys have been there and haven't heard any bad things, but it's really good. Check it out. We serve Vietnamese food, so pho, which is a really good soup, and the egg rolls are famous there. The cream cheese wontons are famous there, so go try it out if you have the extra time and are in Minneapolis. My brother right now, he's trying to become a gourmet chef. He's working at a very fancy restaurant called Spoon and Stable down in the cities, and he does all of the pasta and bread. So this is actually a picture of the pastas, the raviolis he made, and I actually got to eat them this year, and they're really, really good, like the best raviolis I've ever had. My sister is now a freshman at UW-Madison, so she just moved in last week and is getting all situated there. At home, I've got my own family. These are my 2 childhood dogs. Buster on the left is a Shih Tzu, and Scooter is a Maltese. Scooter is 11 years old, and Buster is 8 years old. So they're very old dogs. They've been living with me for over half my life, so they've been around for a long, long time, and they're now living in my new place. So here's a couple things that I enjoy. Netflix, this is starting to get popular again, but this was like my childhood show. Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you don't watch it, you just gotta watch it. It's my favorite cartoon of all time. I love musicals, so Dear Evan Hansen, classic. Hamilton, obviously. I watched the Disney one like 3 times. This summer, I got really into Minecraft during quarantine. I had to take a break because it was a little too much, but got really into Minecraft. Obviously, I love Xbox. If you're a band student, you know that. I love listening to podcasts, so what I listen to as I go up to work. My favorite foods are sushi, and this is my favorite pizza in Minneapolis, Black Sheep Pizza. I love like coal oven pizza. I like LaCroix. I call it LaCou. I don't know why. It's because I'm weird. Vikings, football fan. Love the Timberwolves. And I added this one because over the quarantine, one thing that I got really into, probably a little too into, is disc golf. So I started playing disc golf a lot this summer, and I'm gonna keep playing it throughout the fall. For the band students, you know, I play Call of Duty, and I like to brag about my stats. So longest win streak this summer, 156 games without losing. My win ratio is at 12.49. No big deal. No, you cannot have my gamer tag, so don't ask. Mr. Pham is the bigger Harry Potter fan, and next time you see Miss Sherman, since you're not going to see her that much, maybe you'll see her in a lesson if you're a band student, just tell her Mr. Pham's the bigger Harry Potter student. You guys know that I'm the bigger Harry Potter fan. And if you don't see her at all, just email her that I'm the bigger Harry Potter fan. That's all. And then look at these pictures of me in middle school. I love this brown shirt that says "Bring It On" with me and Pinocchio. I don't know, I was pretty cool in middle school. At least I like to believe I was. So yeah, that's me. So I just wanted to put this quote out here. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I live my life in terms of music. Albert Einstein. So even though we're not singing, we're not playing instruments in this class, music is still really important. And the goal of a music class is not necessarily to make you guys all professional musicians. It's to help you guys think in music, to let music help you in your other classes. I mean, there's statistics on students that do music do better in school. They graduate at higher rates. They're better in math, reading. They have higher ACT scores. But overall, music is going to help you in whatever you do. One of my favorite stories is my dentist. Whenever I go to the dentist, he always forgets what I do, and I always would say, "Oh, I'm a band teacher," and he always stops cleaning my teeth and says, "You know, that's the most significant thing I did when I was in high school." Now, even though he's not a musician right now, it still was very significant to him, and he still thinks about, you know, that was really important for me going through school, was music. So let's talk about your distance learning music routine. Every day, you do not need to Zoom with me, okay? During that time, we are going to have lessons for students that are in school, so I won't be available during that time. You still, however, have to check in, and the way we're doing that is the attendance form. I will show you that in a second. The attendance form, you're going to fill out really quick for the days you're supposed to be in music class, and that's how I know you are in school. If you do not fill this out for both Phy-Ed and music, you will be marked absent for that day. So that's just first thing you do, take the attendance form, make sure you do it that day. You're going to watch the weekly video just like this. I'm going to explain content, explain assignments, and random stuff. There's not a lot of random stuff in this one just because I got to get to the point, but all really important stuff starts with the video. So watch the video every week, and then afterwards complete assignments for the week. So let's go into your Google Classroom. Your Google Classroom looks like this. You have my Zoom room right at the top. You're not going to need that most of the time. You're mostly going to go into the week 1 or week 2, whatever week we're on, either Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday, Friday. Most likely everything's going to be in Monday, Tuesday, and look for your assignments, okay? Here's the attendance form. You're just going to click on the attendance form for the days you're in the class. So Mondays and Thursdays, you're going to need to fill out this attendance form before the end of the day, otherwise you're going to be marked absent. Make sure you know, are you a C05 or a C10? It will say up here on the class if you're a C05 or a C10. If your time is at 9:59, you're a C05. If your time is at C10, or 12:23, you're a C10. Okay? If you have any questions about that, let me know. Very easy. First name, last name, pick the class, submit. Just to make sure that you're actually in school with us since we're not Zooming with you. You don't have to do that at the exact time of band class or music class. I would do it that time, but make sure you get it done before the end of the day because I'll take attendance at the end of the day. Course resources, we have our syllabus in here. You can take a read through that. And then this week, what I want you guys to do is click week 1, go into Monday, Tuesday, click on the Who Are You? This is similar to something we did last year if you were in band. And I want you to fill out this Google form. Just a way to get to know you guys a little bit better since I did a little presentation. Would love to know a little bit more about you. So your first name, last name, what class you're in. You're going to see, oh my gosh, look at all these classes. These are all the different classes in 7th grade. Here's your C05, here's your C10. What's your favorite quarantine activity? Answer all of these truthfully. Come up with a nice goal that you have either in band, choir, or music in general. Maybe questions you have about this class, maybe questions you have about band or choir. I'll try to get it to Miss Meidel. And then what's your favorite school-appropriate song right now? And that's just a fun thing that I'd like to know. So let's go back to here. So again, this week, you're going to watch this video. P.S. You're doing this right now. You're going to do the attendance form. And then you're going to complete the Who Are You Google form. Should take you 5 minutes. When you're done with that, you're done for your task for the week. Next week, you're going to want to come back to the Google Classroom. Make sure you fill out that attendance form. Watch the video, and then it will explain the assignments and the things you have to do for that week. That's it. Now, even though I'm not Zooming with you guys, I'm not live with you guys every day, you guys have full access to me. Email me with any questions you have throughout the week. I'm your teacher. I want to make this the best program we can, even though we're not singing, we're not playing instruments. We're going to try to make this the best we can. So anything you guys need, please let me know. I'm very happy to help. I'm super excited for you guys to be in my class this year, and I really hope we're going to have some fun, even though it's not live. It's not what we usually do, but there'll be some moments where we'll do some fun things. I'll make some fun Phams vlogs, and we're going to have a great time. So, guys, have a great rest of your week. Complete the things for the day, and I will see you next week. See you later.